The legend of the apple tree monster. Urban legends are like campfire embers. They glow brightest in the dark and burn themselves into our memories. Ever wonder why they stick with us? Is it the thrill of fear, the rush of mystery, or the tantalizing what if that keeps us coming back for more? In the quiet, sleepy town of Windmere, nestled in a valley surrounded by hills and dense forests, one such legend lives on. On the outskirts of town lies an eerie orchard, where twisted apple trees stand like frozen sentinels under the pale moonlight. Locals call it Cain's Orchard, but everyone knows it by another name, the home of the apple tree monster. Before we dive deeper into this chilling tale, let's break the ice. What's your favorite urban legend? Share it in the comments. Who knows? Maybe you'll inspire a new story. The apple tree monster is said to haunt the orchard, emerging only under the cloak of darkness. According to locals, those who dare to step foot into the orchard after sunset face a sinister fate. The few who return from their midnight ventures bring back whispers of shadows and the crunch of unseen footsteps. Every legend begins somewhere, doesn't it? Some with truth, others with fear, and a few with a good old-fashioned exaggeration. But the story of the apple tree monster has roots, pun intended, that twist deep into Windmere's soil. One of the oldest versions of the legend dates back to the late 1800s. Elric Cain, the original owner of the orchard, was obsessed with creating the perfect apple. Locals swore he wasn't just using fertilizer. He was dabbling in something darker. On one stormy night, Elric's body was found beneath the largest tree in the orchard, his face contorted in terror. Some say the lightning struck him, others whisper that the trees claimed him. Here's a fun fact. Did you know apples were once considered a luxury item? They were so prized in ancient Rome that they were called fruits of the gods. Makes you wonder what Elric would have done to keep his orchard, doesn't it? Another version of the story paints a more gruesome picture. During the Great Depression, starving wanderers stole apples from the orchard. In an act of rage, Elric's descendants hung the thieves from the branches as a warning. It's said their tortured spirits merged into one vengeful creature, bound to the orchard for eternity. What do you think? Could the monster be a ghost, a curse, or something else entirely? Hit like if you think it's a ghost, or leave a comment with your theory. Of course, no legend is complete without the "I saw it" stories. And when it comes to the apple tree monster, the accounts are spine-chilling. Take Mark, a local hunter who claims he encountered the creature while searching for his lost dog. "I was walking through the orchard and I heard this crunching sound, like someone biting into an apple," he said. "When I turned, I saw it, tall with bark-like skin and eyes that glowed like embers. It disappeared into the trees, but I swear it was watching me the whole time." Chilling, right? But Mark isn't alone. Teenagers who camped in the orchard as a dare reported hearing whispers from the trees, a mix of cries for help and low, menacing growls. When they woke up, their campsite was destroyed, and claw marks gouged deep into the tree trunks surrounded them. Here's an icebreaker. If you had to spend a night in a haunted orchard for $10,000, would you do it? Let us know in the comments, or tag a friend who wouldn't last 5 minutes. Other residents point to strange phenomena that add weight to the legend. Apples mysteriously disappear in perfectly clean circles. Footprints too large and clawed to belong to any known animal appear after rain. And there's the unshakable feeling of being watched. Theories about the apple tree monster vary as wildly as its descriptions. Some say it's a humanoid figure with bark for skin and glowing fruit-like orbs hanging from its torso. Others describe it as a shadowy apparition with fiery eyes, moving soundlessly among the trees. What does it want? Is it protecting the orchard, exacting vengeance, or simply feeding off fear? The locals have debated these questions for generations. Here's a thought. What if the monster represents something bigger? Some say it's a warning about humanity's greed and disrespect for nature. Others believe it's the orchard's guardian, punishing those who exploit the land. Speaking of nature, did you know that apple trees can live up to 100 years? They're survivors, just like the legend. What's your favorite apple variety? Let us know. We're Team Honeycrisp over here. Over the years, the apple tree monster has become a symbol of Windmere. Its legend has inspired countless works of art, from eerie paintings to haunting songs. A local filmmaker even tried to make a low-budget horror movie about it, though it never captured the chilling mystery of the real thing. Despite its fame, the legend refuses to die down. Children dare each other to sneak into the orchard after dark, their laughter masking the fear in their hearts. Tourists visit Windmere hoping for a glimpse of the infamous orchard, though few dare to step too close. Before we wrap up, here's a question to leave you with. Do you think legends like this are just stories, or could there be a sliver of truth to them? Share your thoughts below, or better yet, tell us your scariest encounter with the unknown. And if you enjoyed this tale, don't forget to like and share it with your fellow horror enthusiasts. After all, legends live on through the people who tell them, and who knows, the apple tree monster might just be watching. The next time you find yourself wandering beneath the twisted branches of an apple tree under the pale moonlight, remember this tale. Listen closely for the sound of crunching apples. And if you feel unseen eyes watching, don't look back. For in the shadows of Cain's orchard, the apple tree monster might just be waiting.